She is the all-American girl. She is a sweetheart of darkness. She looks amazing in a mini skirt. It is her party. Let's hear it for the gorgeous Margaret Cho!
Thank you very much. Thank you. That is so very kind. I just did a shot of tequila. All right? You know what? I really love drinking. It's great, you know, and I never did it that much before because, well, you see, I'm Asian. And when we drink, we get all red. You can't hide it at all. And I would have a drink, and someone would say, "Oh, do you have a sunburn?" No, I'm fucked up. I'm really gradually learning all the rules of drinking. There are many rules. One big rule is don't mix your drinks. Big important rule. Since I love tequila, I was drinking tequila one night, and on top of that, I was drinking grappa, which is Italian for gasoline. And on top of that, I was drinking Jägermeister, which I think is the liquid equivalent to Wonder Woman's golden lasso. You have a shot of that, you will tell anybody the truth for no reason whatsoever. You have really bad skin. Thanks for the drink. I was drinking, I got so drunk that I woke up in my hotel room at 5 a.m, actually pondering the question, should I get up and pee or just pee in the bed? Literally weighing the pros and the cons. Well, it'll be warm for a minute. It's a big bed. I can roll over. I'll just blame it on that guy. I used to take a lot of drugs, and I stopped because I could not talk to my dealer anymore and pretend that he was interesting. Okay. If you've ever bought drugs before, you understand that for some bizarre reason, you have to feign this relationship with your dealer. Like, you're not really going to him to buy drugs. You're going for a social visit. And drugs are the surprise that just happens when you get there. Oh, hash, I didn't know! And he's talking to you, and you're trying to be interested. You know, oh, yeah. No, really, I love Foghat. No, seriously. And inside, just fucking give it! You know, I hate you, your house smells like cat pee! Why do all drug dealers' houses smell like cat pee? I grew up in San Francisco on Polk Street. Some people are raised by wolves. I was raised by drag queens. My friend tells me that, when she smells certain things, it brings her right back to childhood. Like when she smells wood burning in the air, it makes her think of Christmas. The smell that takes me back is balls in pantyhose. I think that when I smell that, I'm in kindergarten with Bunny and Miss X. And I am here in San Francisco. I love being here, and it's a beautiful city. I was born and raised here, and I love to come home. And I've been walking up and down the streets every day, exercising, because I feel like, you know what? I know that I'm not a fat person. I just have fat parts. Like there's so much fat in between my shoulder blades, like right here. There's so much fat there that my mom can actually pick me up by it. I have the biggest pubic mound in the whole world. What is that? It's huge. It's huge. No, literally, I could deliver a sermon off this mound. Okay? It's gigantic. It's like a portobello mushroom, all right? And I don't know how to get rid of it at all. What kind of crunches do you have to do? When are they going to come out with the video Pubic Mound of Steel? I don't know. I'm starting to make movies now, and it's very hard for me to be in film because I'm physically greater than most actresses. Not less than, fucking greater than. I'm like huge, you know. Compared to a lot of women, I'm a lot bigger, and it's very hard, and I have a real hard time looking at myself in film. Because to me, when I look at myself, I look exactly like the Eskimo woman on Northern Exposure. I guess to you too. No, that's cool. That's all right. I just feel very insecure about stuff, and I just did this film, and it's very weird because also when you're an Asian American actress working, it's hard to get work because whenever they have an Asian in a movie, they always have to justify our existence. You know, you can't just be there. You have to be there for some reason. Like, you have to be either a computer expert or like some sort of Tai Chi master or an exchange student, which I played in this film. And we filmed it in the middle of South Central Los Angeles, and it was very hard working on the film, and I was very insecure the whole time. And I had a makeup artist that worked with me who was ugly. I mean, she was really ugly, and I feel bad saying it, but I think that's wrong. I just wanted to say to her, physician, heal thyself. She was very abusive towards me every day, and she one day she had me in the makeup trailer, and she had the mascara wand next to my eyeball, like right on it, and she leans in and she says, "What's my name?" Isn't that fucking scary? She looked exactly like Aaron Neville. And she was trying her best to make me look exactly like Aaron Neville. We were shooting one day in South Central, very hot outside. There was an extra. She comes over to me and she says, "I saw you before. No, I know you because, wait a minute, you a comedian, right? No, see, I know you because I was at, listen, no, see, I saw you was at the Comedy Store. I remember you was doing a routine and you had on a kimono and you was bowing." No, that's the other one. Oh, yeah, no, see, I know you. I do. No, you're Margaret Cho. Yeah, no, I knew that. See, I didn't recognize you at first because you put on a lot of weight since your show. And it didn't piss me off that she said that. It's just that she did that. You put on a lot of weight since your show. So I would know exactly where I put it. It fucking pissed me off, so I talked about it all day long. Like, I told everybody. I told all the directors. I told the production assistants. I told everybody. Because I thought it was kind of a funny story anyway. And at the end of the day, production assistant comes to my trailer, and he goes, "I just wanted to let you know, we took care of that lady." "What did you do?" "Well, you know, we took care of her. Yeah. She won't be coming back." And I just felt like such an asshole. You know, like I'm sitting in my trailer fucking drunk with power like Orson Welles. Nobody can call me fat on this set! I mean, I know I'm not fat, but I have a fat complex because when I was a teenager, something really traumatic happened to me. I was talking to a very old black woman. She's very old, very wise, very Alice Walker, The Color Purple kind of woman. And she's looking deeply into my eyes, and she says, "Baby, you know, I used to be able to fly, but I can't fly no more, baby. But baby, you too fat to fly." That's fucking great. I'm too fat to fly. I get a lot of letters from jail. And the prisoners are really concerned about my weight. I mean, they really are. They fucking talk about it in the yard. I know they do. And it's freaky. This guy wrote me a letter. "Dear Miss Cho, I love women with fat arms. And you have the fattest arms I have ever seen. I want you to jerk me off with your big fat arms." And it's on Hello Kitty stationery. How do you get Hello Kitty stationery in jail? Does Leavenworth now have a Sanrio outlet? And also, how do you jerk somebody off with your big fat arms? Is it kind of a that motion or something like that? Some sort of armpit fart thing? I need to know this information. So I'm going to New York in a couple of weeks to do a film, and I'm really excited. I love New York, but whenever I go there, I realize I am some kind of shit magnet, in that shit happens to me, and I can't do anything about it. And I was walking down the street, and this homeless guy jumps out, and he says, "Give me $1!" And I didn't feel like it, so I'm like walking, and he goes, "Bitch! I got X-ray vision. I know you got $1 and nice titties." Here's $1, thanks. New York is crazy. I have a lot of health problems. I have a kidney stone in my right kidney. And it's not serious. My doctor says I will just pass it. Oh, that's nice. I'll just pass. What I see in my head is I'm going to pass a big old boulder like that scene in Indiana Jones, that the big boulder's going to come rolling on out. I just see that in my head, and I'm fucking freaked out about it. And the people that get kidney stones are generally between the ages of 80 and 100. Then there's me. So I'm at the hospital. I'm in the waiting room with like a 96-year-old man and an 82-year-old woman. And we're just sitting there reading highlights for children. And when you go to kidney stone therapy, you have to be in stirrups, which is the absolute fucking worst place in the world to be. And I'm in the stirrups, and I'm laying there, and a woman comes over.
Hello? My name is Gwen. I'm here to wash your vagina. I didn't want to just turn the hose on you. I just wanted to come up and introduce myself. I guess the process is pretty self-explanatory. I don't imagine... you've had it washed before, I'm sure, or... I don't know. I suppose all we need to clear up is, let me know if the water gets too hot or too cold. Just kick a leg up. I'm sure we'll figure out a system. And, again, my name is Gwen. And I'll be washing your vagina.
I complain far too much about my job. Consider Gwen for just a moment. Every day she has to get up in the morning, the alarm goes off. Oh, God damn. If I have to look at one more vagina, I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna die. Lord, why did I listen to that guidance counselor in the first place? I will never know. Oh, Lord, when will you dry up this river of vagina that I see before me?
Hi, my name is Gwen. I'm here to wash your vagina. Hi, I'm Gwen. I'm here to wash your vagina. Hi, I'm Gwen. I'm here to wash your vagina. Hi, I'm Gwen. I'm here to wash your vagina. Hi, I'm Gwen. I'm here to wash your vagina.
Now serving 78, 79, 80, 81, 82. She says the phrase so often. It rolls so easily off her tongue. I wonder if she says it when she's not even at the hospital.
Hi, my name is Gwen. I'm here to wash your vagina. No, I'm not. No, hello. Where am I? Oh, my. What day is it? Earth to Gwen. I'm sorry. I need to renew my driver's license. That is exactly why I'm here. I apologize. I'm so sorry. No, ma'am. I'm not. No, ma'am. You have. No, ma'am. Ma'am. No, you don't need to call security. You don't. I'm not gonna. I just need an eye test. I also wonder why she feels the need to introduce herself before. Like I'm gonna ask her for her number after or something. Hey, Gwen, yeah, you really rocked me. Seriously. I cannot get it that clean at home. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Do you have a card? I have a lot of problems with that area of my body. Maybe because that area remained so unused for such a long time that it got really cobwebby and dusty. I didn't have sex forever, and I have a boyfriend now, and I still don't have sex. And no, because he lives with me. And now that the milk is free, we've both become lactose intolerant. I love my man, though. He's good. He does 90% of what I say. That's really good, 90%. Because you don't want him to do 100%. Because you want a little fight left in him. Just a little bit. You want him al dente. He does things to annoy me. Like he will walk around the house in just a t-shirt. Or just socks. Or just a baseball cap. Honey, have you seen my keys? No, I can see your balls, though! Ah! I hate that, because it looks weird. It's okay if they're completely naked, but if they're, kind of partially naked, that's weird. It's how did they get that way? Were you, taking a shower and there was an earthquake and you had to run outside or something? It looks weird. It's like that disaster nudity, which is just so awful. So unsightly. Male nudity, I have a big problem with. I was on the Alex Bennett show, and I went out on this remote with Chuck Farnham, Chuck Farnham is this guy, he does everything. And this day he was completely naked, and he covered himself with pink spray chalk, and he was running around putting his butt print on different San Francisco landmarks.
And my job was to follow him around and, like, at the end of the whole thing, wash him down at the car wash. So it was, like, really weird, and I'm out with this guy, and he's all pink and naked, and it's clear to me from his anatomy that he is not Jewish. Is that subtle enough for you? Do you know what I'm talking about? It's very European. It's looks like it's wearing a miniskirt. Not unlike the one I have on right now. And it's but this day it was a very bright pink miniskirt. And we're out, and I'm not looking at him because I cannot deal with just naked. I cannot deal with naked at all. And I'm just not looking. And we get to the car wash, and I'm washing him off, and I put cold water right in his area, like right there. And you know what happens when you put cold water on men right there is all of their equipment goes up in the treehouse. It's just gone. It's out of there, and you're left with a mangina. That's the only word that really fits, a mangina. I don't know if it's a real word. Maybe you will be able to use it in a crossword someday, hopefully. But my boyfriend sleeps naked. He had his leg out of the covers the other night, and I was laughing because he looked exactly like the Showgirls poster. I have had a lot of bad luck in dating. Did you ever go out with somebody and you like them so much, 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 then they do something, you just fuck it up? You know what I mean? They just do something and you don't like them anymore? That's the worst feeling in the world. I went out with this guy, I liked him so much, and we went dancing, and he started moonwalking around me. And I didn't like him anymore. I dated one guy who was so good looking, and he was really, really a great guy, and he had long hair, really hot guy. We go out on a date, it's going really well, we go back to my apartment, we're sitting on my couch and we're making out, and he goes in his pocket and pulls out a scrunchie and puts his hair up in a ponytail like that. I was like, why did you do that? Are you gonna wash your car or something? What is that? I cannot sleep with you now. No. Sleeping with you now would be like sleeping with Amy Grant. I've made mistakes. I'm a sucker for a pretty face. I freely admit that. I love good-looking guys, like really, really do. And I've learned that I cannot go out with really good-looking stupid guys, because that makes me really mad. I fucking hate it when they're stupid. That makes me so angry. And I went out with this guy who was so fucking hot, and I had to go out with him because he was so fine, but he was so stupid, and I knew just the second that we started talking that it was bad, but I just went out because I'm just stupid. And he's like, oh, what do you want to do? Do you want to go out? Do you want to go out to eat? What do you want to do? You want to go dancing? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? I want to go home! He was so stupid, and I knew that it was bad, but I didn't know what to do, so I just said, I have to wash my hair. Well, I'll wash it for you. So I just go to his house with him, because I don't know what to do, and I don't want to talk to him, so I just start making out with him. Like, that's some kind of solution. And we're making out, and he gets all excited, and then he stops me, and he goes, I think I should tell you this before we go any further. I got colitis. Okay. Colitis is a disease of the lower intestine, and one of the symptoms is that you can lose control of your bowels at any time. So I realize that I have to get out of there really fast. So I just gave him head and I went home. Because... No, hear me out. Listen. I realized that it was going to take me longer to talk my way out of the situation than to just do that and go. And I fucking hate talking to stupid people. I fucking hate it. I would rather just fucking blow somebody than talk about the weather, okay? I'm not a slut. I'm a time saver. I think oral sex is wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it when people do that to me. When people do that to me. That sounds so weird, doesn't it? When people, fucking line starts here. People. No, I don't like it. I think it's weird. I want to crush their head with my knees. And I'm thinking, did they not want to talk to me? A Korean reporter once asked me, do your Korean parents feel ashamed that their daughter talks about what you talk about on stage? And I said, I don't think they're ashamed because they're Korean. I think any parents would be ashamed. My mom was so mad when my boyfriend moved into my house. She was so angry at me. She was so pissed off because for years she kept telling me, I know you're gay. I know you are a big lesbian and you need to come out of the closet and admit it to yourself and everybody. Everybody think you're gay anyway. I don't know what your problem is. You need to look in the mirror and say, I'm here. I'm queer. And I forgot it, but you know because you're gay. I knew all the time that you were gay from the time that you born, and the first time I see you, I hold you in my arm, and I said, oh, you're so beautiful. She's so beautiful. What a dyke. Oh, what a big dyke. And you, maybe one day you will grow up to be PE teacher, or maybe play tennis or something, and I was so happy. I don't know what's wrong with you. You think that I don't know about the gay, but I know about the gay. I know many things about the gay. I have a KD Lang album. I'm not a lesbian. Which is a shame, because I am so good at softball. I feel very much a big part of the gay and lesbian community because I am the biggest fag hag ever. I love my gay male friends so much, but when I was a little girl, I always wished that I would be constantly surrounded by gorgeous guys, and I am, and I should have been more specific. I'm doing a lot better than I was last year. Last time I was here, I was a little depressed. Last time I was here, my television show got canceled, and I was so bummed because, you know how I found out? I read it in the paper. Isn't that the worst? Oh, All American Girl got canceled. I love that show. Fucking freaked out. I freaked out. Saw myself on late night TV going, well, when I first called Dion's psychic friends, talking to that one really weird fucked up psychic with the white hair, you know that guy that looks like Ralph the dog that plays piano on The Muppet Show? That guy's a fucking freak, and I saw myself with him. I freak out about everything. You know, I'm really neurotic. I'm really, really panicky. You know, I'll panic about the littlest things. If a guy I like doesn't call me, immediately I think, oh my God, I'm going to die alone. I'm just going to die alone. And that's not where the fantasy ends. That's where it begins. I'm not only going to die alone, I'm going to die really fat. And not just regular fat, like fucking crazy fat. Like so fat that I can't even get out of bed. I have to make my own clothes out of sheets, and I have 2 long braids. That kind of fucking crazy Guinness Book of World's Records fat where I'm riding a scooter. And Or, like when I die, I'll be buried in a piano. Like that kind of crazy, ridiculous, fat, or maybe just sad spinster fat. Sad, sad spinster fat. I see myself waddling to the public pool at 6 a.m. to float on my back. And I see myself in the shower lifting up my massive breast to wash underneath it. I just panic about everything. Panic. If I'm in a plane and there's turbulence, immediately I look in my purse for food that I'm going to have to hide from the other survivors. The show was really hard for me to do because it was an Asian American family show, and a lot of people still don't understand the concept of Asian American. Like, I would go do these promotional tours all over the country, and this morning show guy just didn't understand me at all, and he was like, "All right, Margaret, we're changing over to an ABC affiliate, so why don't you tell our viewers in your native language that we're making that transition?" So I looked at the camera and I said, they're changing to an ABC affiliate. I was very controversial within the Korean community. I'm like the worst role model in the world. I'm sorry that Korea has me to represent them. I feel bad, but I can't help being myself, and sorry. But I would read in Time and Newsweek when the show was on, I would read all these Korean leaders were saying really mean things about me, and of course I didn't try to get their support at all. I was calling them at home, all drunk from a bar at 3 in the morning. "What the fuck is wrong with you, you fucking cock?" And it's really stupid to call a 50-year-old Korean man a fucking cock because they have no idea what it is, "What do you mean I am fucking cock? I am not a rooster. I am no chicken." They didn't know. They call me a racist, which really pissed me off because I am many things, but I'm not a racist. I know what racism is because I watch college cheerleading. College cheerleading is unbelievably racist sometimes. And I watched this team win a tournament one year, and their routine was so bad, and it began with a da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na gong. And if you're an Asian American and you're watching TV and you hear that, you're fucked. And I'm watching these kids do like the most incredibly racist routine, and it's cheerleading, but it's so racist. They're doing like kung fu, they're doing laundry and shit. At one point, one kid dressed as a dog runs across the stage being chased by another kid with a cleaver. And then at the very end, one kid makes a 700 score on the SAT in the math portion. So fucked up. I can't understand that stuff. I was raised in San Francisco. I went to Lowell High School. Or Roll High School. Such a huge Asian population that they dispense with the L altogether. Roll. I go to Roll High School. Roll High. Roll. A great school. I was expelled. I was expelled after 2 years for having a 0.6 grade point average. 0.6. It's like all F's and a U. I felt really bad about it, and the school newspaper called me recently, and they wanted to do a big story on me because apparently I'm their most famous and most successful alumnus to date. Isn't that gross? And I could not believe it, and I was really embarrassed, and I was like, do not write this article. Do not tell the kids don't do it. And he's like, no, you were just ahead of your time. No, I was lazy. I was smoking cloves. I was making these. Those fucking white paper things from hell that I fucking hate those things. And origami piece of shit ruin your goddamn life. You lift up the flap that said, "You suck." That was me every day. You suck. You think you're hot shit, but you're just cold diarrhea. That's me. My whole life. I'm so San Francisco. It's just, there's such a huge diverse Asian population here, and I mean, I grew up with that, and I grew up with these wonderful things here, and so when I go to places where there are very few Asians, I get nervous, and I feel like I have to find my people. You know, wherever they are, I find them. I get out my Asian dowsing rod, and I find them. You know, I wherever they are, I find them at the dry cleaner or at the Chinese restaurant or Computers Plus. You know, wherever, and I find them, and we hang out. And I always feel better. And I was in a really small town. I'm having dinner in a restaurant by myself. And I'm sitting there, and 4 people walk in and sit at the table next to me. And the waitress comes over and takes their order.
Okay, when you order number 4, you cannot substitute it with anything else on the menu. You know what I mean? You cannot say, I want egg roll instead of fried rice. You cannot say that because there's no substitution. Can you read? It said no substitution. That means you cannot substitute it with anything else. You know what? You cannot, you know? Can you read? No substitute, it means no substitute. You cannot substitute it with anything else on the menu. You know what I mean? You just no. He say no, but it means no, you no substitute it. You want to order a la carte, you order a la carte, but don't you can't substitute combination flavor, you cannot. No substitute, it means no. Okay, fall.
Okay, you want Coke? Coke!
You better have Diet Coke. I substitute you Diet Coke. Want anything else? No? I'll come back.
So, you know, when they're done, they're fucking out of there. They're gone. You can almost hear their pew as they go away. They're so fast. She's gone. And the people at this table, you know, start making fun of her. They're like, oh, no, substitute. You cannot substitute. Substitute. I don't know why I'm doing this with my eyes. It's really... I don't have to. No, substitute. So I got really pissed off, and I stood up. And they're like, oh, shit! There's more than one! Then I'm just standing there, you know. What am I going to do now? You know, pull out nunchucks like Jackie Chan. They're all dead. Jackie Chan kicks quite a lot of ass. But you know who kicks just a little more ass than Jackie Chan? Chow Yun-fat. I love Chow Yun-fat so much, and he is the biggest movie star in China, soon to be the biggest movie star in the world. He's wonderful. He's a great actor. He's the star of all of John Woo's action films like The Killer and A Better Tomorrow. He is awesome. And if you like guns, if you like shooting, if you like action, and if you're going to rent the movies, rent them at Tam's Video on Irving and 22nd.
What is your membership number? I don't know. I don't know. Is your membership number?
Because I don't believe you've really had the San Francisco experience until you've been abused by a Chinese person. Some people say it's the cable cars or the sourdough bread. I think it's Chinese abuse. I love Tam's videos, and I love to get the movies, and I love Chow Yun-fat because he's such a personable guy. And I know him personally, and I'm teaching him English, and he only knows a few phrases, and he shows them off all the time. Hey, forget it.
No way, Jose. My way or the highway.
And my mom loves his movies too. And I think she should write reviews about them because she makes them sound so exciting. I saw the movie, the John Woo movie, Killers with the Chow Yun Fat. Oh, so exciting! I saw them and they shoot the gun and the whole my body's jumping. There's a whole my body's jumping. Don't you want to see it now? Don't you want whole your body to jump? My parents are such a trip, and I swear they don't tell me a lot about their experiences, coming here. They came to San Francisco in 1964, and I don't know much about their lives, but I do know it was hard, and my dad, when he does decide to talk about it, just exaggerates. When I first come to this country, I have one shoe. One shoe! And it had a hole in the bottom of the shoe, and I have to walk 10 miles to school. 10 miles, and I have to walk on the razor blade road. Oh, razor blade. And I have to cross rubbing alcohol river. My brother and I do not get along because when we were kids, he did something to me that I will never forgive him for. He took a big shit in my goldfish bowl. When I look at him, I don't see him. I just see a big log. See a big log floating in the water and a goldfish standing on it like a lumberjack. I inherited my father's eyes and my mother's eating disorder. My mother and I have the same eating disorder. She used to say to me, when I was pregnant with you, I eat only cherry, and I think that you are just one big cherry. You are just one big gay cherry. I was on the cover of The Star once, and it was for this thing called the Chow Like Cho diet. And it was so fucking racist because they just made this diet up. They didn't consult me. I mean, it was like this total diet that they made up that they said that I went on, and all these fake quotes from me. When I was young, I was raised on rice and fish. So when I get heavy, I go back to that natural Asian way of eating. You could almost hear the mandolin in the background.
When I was a little girl and I grow up on the rice paddy, we don't have any food because this was before Sally Strutter. So we are so hungry all the time and we have no money, and I want to go to the market to buy a chicken head, but I have no money, so I have to sell my finger. But I was very hungry, but I still have tendency to put on weight, which is why I really hope that I catch malaria, because that is a very good way to lose weight quickly, malaria and dysentery.
I shared the cover with my weight loss idol, Ricki Lake. She lost 150 pounds. That is so much weight. That's like getting a divorce. That's awesome. I love Ricki Lake. I love her television show because I love fighting. And the best fights occur on the Ricki Lake show because Ricki has no control over her audience or her guests at all. She just stands there with the cards like... And the best Ricki Lake shows are when they have black women, white women, and the topic is stay away from my man. Are you through? Are you through? No, see, it's my turn. Now I'll let you it is my turn. not mad. If I was mad, you would be dead. All I'm saying, see, nah. I'm for real. I'm for real. Say it to my hand. Say it. Nah, see, all I'm saying is if it look like a hoe, if it act like a hoe, if it smell like a hoe, what you think it is, I think it's a hoe, don't you? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. And those are the white girls. Thank you very much, everybody.